him here, it's not going to be enough to really roll him. If it was and he posted the hand, then we just take his back like we saw. So right from here, if we just rotate in, make your knee wide, good, like this. We pull and I feed, okay, to this hand. That's why I grab up by the shoelaces and the heel so that I can leave the toes exposed for me. So as I pull my training partner in, we just catch, okay, right there at the toes. When I catch the toes, this makes it so when he tries to kick his leg back, okay, he can't do it. I control the very end of the lever there. Okay, let's rotate a little. Now, once again, from here, we're going to bump our training partner forward using our knee. We give him that little shuck, and we use it to tuck our elbow and start coming up on top. And from here, once again, we start driving in with our head. He's going to make his knee wide. Good. And from here, we drive in with our into our training partner's head. From this position, we take our other hand and we reach underneath and we catch our training partner's ankle once again. So we refeed the hand, grab the waist, and we just pull our training partner's foot and we shelf it right there on top of our hip. Now this arm comes over the top. We lock up our hands, and from here, he tries to recover. It's very, very tough, and he's almost certainly going to get either flattened out in half guard or in a side, okay, body lock position here. Okay, so very, very strong finishing position for us, okay? Such a good way to sweep people from this underhook. If you notice, almost every single one of the reversals, we end up controlling the hips and with both knees pointed in one direction, which is what a guard player, this is basically a guard player's nightmare. But we don't even give him the opportunity to play guard. We just pin him down and in that position, okay? So the reversal finishes with us in a very, very solid passing position. So once again, we come out. We manage, he makes a really wide knee, so that scoop grip is really, really difficult for us to get to. So we start picking at our training partner's ankle. We start trying to get underneath him just enough that I can start feeding into my training partner's toes. Take your time with this. If we rotate, take your time making that transition, okay, to the toes. Don't just grab anywhere and then let go with the hand. Keep a hold of this grip with your right hand until you've ensured that you have a strong grip on the toes so that when I let go and he tries to sprawl his leg back, he can't do it, okay? Now from here, we bump and we come up to our knees, tucking that elbow in. Okay, from here we hold on to the toes. We can go into the previous option where I push into him with my head and I feed through, go back to the waist, and lift that ankle. With that ankle pick, rotate. So the previous option, we switched a second time and we pulled. If for whatever reason I find that you find that your partner is making it hard for you to do that because I have this ankle grip, I have this grip on the toes, but he's putting whizzer pressure down, and yeah, we end up in this situation here where I feel that if I was going to go to reach for the ankle, I might get put back down. So we just keep height with our hands and we focus on our head and we focus on running a circle, sweeping our knee, stay up, good, sweeping our knee and rotating, rotating, rotating. So we put them down to a hip. Now from here, our elbow, let's just turn. Now from here, our elbow comes in tight, second hand comes in and locks, and again, we have this nice side body lock position, okay, where we can start looking to go into our passes, stepping over knees, stepping around the legs, etc., etc. Okay, so you have the option from that position when we come up with that ankle pick to, if we're more front on to him, slide in and pull the leg through. If we're more side on to him, now we just focus on head pressure and our knee sweeping forward. We go into that rotation in a circle. We circle until from here we come out and we end up on top. Okay guys, so now let's look at a re-roll, okay, when your training partner puts heavy whizzer pressure on you when we start coming up to our knees. So regardless of the situation that we're in, this is going to be a prime example of how we can reconnect this whole series together. Okay, so this little underhook series, you can just continuously keep rebooting the system and just keep overlapping and reconnecting the techniques. So what do I mean by that? We come out and we manage to go into our whole sequence, okay, and we end up in a situation where maybe I came down on the leg, and from here I bumped my training partner forward, and I started coming up, okay, like we saw here, okay, but this guy's tough, and he has a good whizzer, and he starts pressuring me down, and I just feel like I can't get anything going here. I can't get my head up enough to start going into knee picks or whatever the case is. So this guy's got strong whizzer pressure, and he's starting to put me down here, okay? As I feel that I'm going down to the floor with my head, go ahead, put whizzer pressure. Good. He's putting that hard whizzer pressure down, and I feel like I'm not going to be able to come up. We're just going to re-roll, shooting in to our partner's leg. So my right hand is going to shoot in. In this case, his knee's on the floor, so we'll go into a scoop grip. But we can also go into the other grips that we saw if his leg is posted up. So in this case, we're going to do a scoop grip. So he puts that heavy whizzer pressure. I feel like I'm not going to be able to recover. My shoulder's going down to the floor. We just re-roll. When I re-roll, it's very important that when you do this, we don't touch our right shoulder on the mat first and then try to go across to our back and then to our left shoulder, okay? It's going to be hard for us to actually get good momentum with that roll. So when we do this, we really have to commit to trying to, in this case, my right shoulder is going down first. The shoulder that's going down, I don't want that one to be the first to touch. I want to shoot that shoulder in and whip across to my opposite shoulder.